Hey everybody, I'm Mary, and this is my simple cottage life. Hey everybody, it's early morning and I'm down at Mr. B's. I cleaned yesterday and today, and I'm almost done with my work. And I was down here this morning about 6:30 to get the rest of it done. So I got to work 2 days this week, and I'm happy about that because I like spreading out my work a little bit because I don't get so tired and so, like I'm gonna pass out sometimes. Sometimes it's tough on me, but still, if I can divide it up in 2 or even 3 days, I get a whole lot more accomplished, and I think I do a better job because I take longer on each task that I do. So I do quite a bit at Mr. B's house. He does a lot for me, and I try to do a really good job on his house. Some days probably not as good as I wish I could, but still. So yesterday at 10 o'clock, remember that time, I had a doctor appointment, to see my NP, and it's been 6 months since I saw her. And that's the first time in all these years that I've been seeing an NP that I got to come back after 6 months. They usually have us come back after 3 months, and I have a theory on that, and that is my husband and I used to go at the same time to the same NP, and we both had Medicare, and Medicare pays for their patients to see the doctor every 3 months. And that's why all these years we've been going every 3 months. So this one let me go 6 months this time. So when I went in, there was a couple standing up at the window there where, they take your information and all that, and they were both standing there and they had their masks on. And the man had a clipboard and a pen, and he was filling out some papers, some information. I don't know why they didn't go sit down in the waiting room and fill it out, because they were standing right there where you couldn't even get up to the desk to tell the lady behind the desk that you were there for your appointment. So anyway, I stood there and waited a few minutes, and all of a sudden the lady got up from her desk, and I could see her going through another door, and she came around to the door where they usually take us back into our patient rooms, and she opened that door, and she was down low like this, down low, and she kind of poked her head around. She had her mask on. She said, "Are you here for an appointment?" Well, yeah. Of course I said yes. But I wanted to say, no, I was just passing by and thought I'd just drop in, see what was going on. Yeah, what would I be there for? Anyway, so in a few minutes, she calls this woman that was with the man back into a patient room, and she tells him, "You can go with her and take that with you." So in a few minutes, she calls me in, and she weighs me, and she said, "You're 30 minutes early. Your appointment is at 10:30. And I said, No, I'm not early. I said, my appointment was at 10 o'clock. And she said, No, it's at 10:30. And I said, No, it's not. I said, y'all sent me a text just this morning confirming my appointment at 10 a.m. and I got my phone out. And in between me getting my phone out and looking for the text, she's going, no, our system shows you at 10:30. And I find the message and I show it to you, and she glances at it and just kind of looks at it, and she said, the system shows you at 10:30. I said, how can the system show me at 10:30 is my appointment when the system sent me a text this morning saying my appointment is at 10 a.m. And 2 days ago I got an email from the same system saying my appointment is at 10 a.m. Well, you're 30 minutes early and your appointment is at 10:30. And at this point, my blood pressure is just getting higher and higher and higher because I don't understand the whole thing. I don't understand the whole mess. What's the problem here? Am I taking up space because I was the only person in the waiting room? You took the 2 people back in the back. I'm the only one else out there. I'm the only car in the parking lot besides theirs and yours. What is the problem here? First of all, I am not 30 minutes early, and let's say I was. You can't accommodate one patient being 30 minutes early. What's the problem? I don't get the whole thing. Y'all, my blood pressure was just going higher, and she would say, no, it's at 10:30, and I said, no, it's at 10 o'clock. And she would shake her head like this, and I would go. And she would shake her head, and I would go. And I was fixing to punch her out. I'm not kidding. I was getting really upset here. What's the big dadgum deal? Is there some rule that you can't have more than one patient in the building at one time? What? What did I do wrong? So she takes me into the room. About 5 minutes later, she opens the door and pokes her head in. She said, I'm sorry, you were right. And I wanted to say, I knew that all along. Yes, I knew that. But I just said, yep. And she shut the door and went on. The doctor comes in, the NP, and we chit-chat and back and forth and all this stuff. She takes my blood pressure and she goes, wow, your blood pressure's sky high. Well, I didn't go into the story on you're here 30 minutes early and your appointment's at 10:30 instead of 10 and yada yada. I didn't. But I would like to have said, let me tell you why my blood pressure is sky high, because I just had a rumble with the lady out behind the desk. I mean, y'all, I was nice and calm when I got there. I truly was. I had my ice water with me to help calm me down. I drove at a leisurely pace. And then I get in there and I have a confrontation with this woman about something that is so darn childish, it's ridiculous. But I never told the MP about it. Maybe one day I will. I don't know. I'm not really comfortable right now. I'm not comfortable with the whole place. I'm not comfortable with any of it. I've only been there, this is my 3rd time, and I don't have that warm fuzzy. You know, that warm fuzzy feeling you get when you know you're in the right place and you're being taken care of and everything is going well, and I don't have that. This is not. I like the fact that I can park anywhere I want to because I'm the only person in the parking lot. I like the fact that it's about 15 minutes from my house instead of the other place that was over an hour. I like the place that there's not a whole bunch of people in the waiting room and I'm having to wait 45 minutes. They take me right on. I like those things about it. But I don't like, I'm not crazy about the staff. I'm not crazy about the NP. I don't know. I just don't have a good feeling. And so, I don't know. I'm going to have to give up one or the other. I'm going to have to give up that great convenience and not having to wait a long time and not being taken back almost as soon as I get there, you know. And actually she does things that I need done. I mean, she gives me my medications, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm not going to worry about it. I go back in a month this time because they took, I did a lab this time. And we're checking thyroid and we're checking blood pressure and medication. She gave me a different blood pressure medication this time. And it's about time because I hadn't had a change in blood pressure medication in years and years. And it's time. So anyway, that's where I've been. That's what I'm doing. I've been at Mr. B's. I'm cleaning. I'm out here on his patio today because I'm almost done. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to shampoo my carpet. That's what I'm going to do today. So I hope y'all all have a wonderful weekend and a great Labor Day. I'm not doing a thing. I'm just home with my puppies and my cat. So thanks for dropping in with me this morning. I hope your day goes well. As always, I hope God is good to you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.